I'm Katrina, and this is Sew and Tear. And today we're going to go back in time to the summer and take a look at our broody mama. There was one that started, and then all four of my ladies that I had in there started to help brood. They would brood in different times of the day. Once it got to lockdown, is what we would call it if you were incubating in an incubator, then only one would sit on the nest, and it would not move, wouldn't get up to eat or anything. And that is the one that the baby that hatched really, I think, called mom. Other ones are like aunties that protected it. Now, in this aviary, I had four ladies and one male, and so when the ladies were not helping to brood, they were helping to chase around the male. So he got his workout, he was exhausted, they were beating him up a little bit, protecting the nest.
Little boy is being put in his place by these broody ladies. Alright, little girl, you gotta move so I can get out.
By the 5th of August, the one started locking down on those eggs, and the other three started giving eggs again. They had stopped laying totally up until this point when they were brooding. On the 7th of August, they hatched out one little baby, and it was so cute, following mom around. And definitely mom was the one that was last on the eggs, and the other ones were kind of protectors. It was super cute, super tiny, but pretty awesome. We were waiting for the other eggs to hatch. On August 8th, the baby was really explored really far, and whenever it got too cold, it just shoved itself up in its mom's feathers. It was pretty cute. I was feeding on the ground, and then also had a chick waterer out there for it as well. And all the moms were paying good attention to him. There was one mom who was really the warrior in chasing away the male, that was kind of picking on its toes. So I was a little worried about that, but it turned out okay. And all the other moms were good. The male was being chased so much this day.
Is it chasing the male or what's happening?
Yeah, chasing the male. You gonna go protect your mama? Look at him, he's following her around. Yeah, she's chasing off the male.
And the walnut is following them?
Well, mama's protective. Mama is protective. And baby's chasing after. Hi, baby. Look at that. Alright, let's see if there's any more. I'm filming right now.
Okay.
Baby, you are doing good. Keeping out of the way. Hopefully. Boy. Little mamas, you are being protective. Do we have any more babies? No more babies yet. Hi, baby. Oh, all right. It's like asking mom something. That is your favorite corner, isn't it, bud?
By August 9th, it became apparent that there wasn't going to be any other hatchings. So there was two moms that would sit back there she's not actually sitting only on the nest. There's baby under her. So it was basically consisted of most of the day running around chasing the male and baby kind of running after the mom. I don't know why, but for some reason the male kept on wanting to sit back there by the eggs.
Are you cold, baby? That is so cute. Go get your heater. Your heater's walking away, sweetheart. Hey, that was mean. No wonder you don't think that one's your mom. You like this nice one over here that doesn't pick you up. Male was in at the nest area. Oh, little baby's survivor. You let him back in? He's in with your eggs. So the male keeps on getting beat up. Not sure why she's letting him in there now. Maybe because baby's out here. I'm gonna try sneaking a couple more babies under her tonight. See what happens.
After seeing this baby avoid all of the ruckus with chasing around the male, I definitely understand why the hatchlings are so fast.
Is it in between your wing and your body? I think I see where it is. Hey, leave her alone. I see little feet. You little feet. Better catch up to mom. She's going after the male. The male is in by the nest. I don't think she saw. Run, baby. Goodness. A different female just went and ran under there. So I know at least 2 females have been in there in the evening, keeping this little guy warm. Not that one. That one's a jerk. Leave his toes alone. I know they look like mealworms, but they're not mealworms. You gonna try and go under her? Nope, you're gonna try and hide. It's a smart baby. You already know that one's bad news, huh? There's a good mama. And this is the one that's taking care of him the most right there. Him or her. I'm not sure if it's a girl or a boy yet. There she is. There's your mama. It seems to prefer that side of her. Oh, what just happened, little dude? Good mama. Sounds like there's a tussle in there. Yeah, baby, maybe stay out here. Man, little boy, why do you keep going in there? You're just gonna get beat up every single time. Jeez. You need to stay out of there, sweetie. Look. See? She's in charge. He just needs to stay out of the nest area. Slow learner, that one. You almost landed on baby, though. And baby's smart and is underneath a little twig fortress there. No, don't go up to the male. What are you doing? Baby, you better stay right where you are in that little fortress there. I know, you want to make sure your mom's okay. That's another good option. Oh. It's a nice cozy place to stay. There's Mama. Good Mama. Good Mama. You're still so tiny. You're so tiny.
It became apparent that there weren't going to be any more hatchings. And so we made the decision, since we had some incubator-hatched young that were a few days older than this one, we made the decision to bring a couple in so that it wasn't lonely. It wasn't by itself. So these are two of the smallest. I had jumbo Egyptian and jumbo wild in brooders, and so we picked the two smallest just to fit in. This is a bad picture because he's jumping all over. It looks like he's flailed out, but the small baby, we didn't want it to be crushed by the larger new siblings. So we picked the smallest from each of those brooders to go out there with them and put them out at night underneath mom and hope that she adopts them. The next morning, the warrior mama is the one that was underneath the nest area and had the two new ones underneath her wings, and they're doing really well. And then it became apparent that we were missing the little one. So I don't know if this has to do with us being out there at night, or if it has to do with the more warrior mama being in charge of the babies now. But I found the little one behind a rock, so it was a little tiny crack that it could fit in, and unfortunately it went in there, and I think it stayed the night away from mom. So it was cold but alive when I found it, and I tried to warm it up, and it did not make it. So at least the mamas didn't lose all babies. At least she had somebody to mother. So even though it's very sad that the one that was actually hatched in the aviary did pass, there were 2 little ones that were raised from only a few days old by mothers, so they're mother raised. Nonna Cat was very interested in the little ones and hung out in this little window that we needed to close. Each day the babies got further and further from mom for longer time periods. And it's really amazing how fast they grow and how fast they learn too when they're in an aviary setting. Most of us only really see them in brooder setting when things are offered in very limited amounts. And when they're in the aviary, they have so much fun and so much different energy than you'll see in a brooder. I mean, they wander around and do all sorts of activities.
These guys are a few days short of 2 weeks old. They were the runts when I put them in here. They're a little bit behind on the development of the ones inside, but not too bad. Their mom just finished chasing the boy in here, who has decided the top of the sandbox is a good place to hide. Which it is, dude. You should stay up there all day. Just put the food down on the ground for this little guy. Well, they're both eating. But this is the new one that I put down. You gonna go help them, Mama? No? I know, I moved the water. I can put it back. I just filled it. Oh. You want to know where the water is too? Alright. Here's the water, guys. I just filled it. It's mama number 2. They have 4 mamas. But one is really the one that takes care of them. Dude, all you're doing is mixing it in. It's going to be a very fertile piece of ground when you're done. You know, I took out the marbles so you guys can drink easier. I'm hoping they're past the point of drowning age. Why are you going in circles, little baby? Hi, Mama. I didn't bring any mealworms today, sorry. So they had fresh water out here before, but whenever you put a new one in, they're always very interested, which I find funny.
If you want to follow these guys and see them reunite with their hatch mates, I'm going to do a part 2 later this week. So you'll get to see how that goes and also how they go outside at 3 weeks.